Dean was in love with Brando in the sense of trying to copy him and living in his. But you.
Well, I mean, I was in love with Brando too. We all were. And then at 18, I was doing Giant with. I mean, I was doing Rebel Without a Cause and then Giant with Dean, and watching him work. And I realized I'd come out of a very stiff kind of formal background of playing Shakespeare. From the time I was 13 to 18, I had played Shakespeare at the Old Globe Theater in San Diego. So when I saw Dean in Rebel Without a Cause, I mean, what he was doing was certainly not on the written page. I was doing great line readings, and I was doing, you know, had memorized my gestures. Everything I was doing was preconceived, even though it looked very natural. Dean was doing things, improvising things, and just creating things that had nothing to do with the written page. And I wanted to know what he was doing and how I could find out.
Did his death, I mean, were you close enough so that when he died in that car crash that it had an impact on you?
Oh yeah, well, we were in the middle. We hadn't finished Giant yet, you know, and I was still working on it. He had gone. He finally, Steve, at the beginning of Giant, he took his money from Giant, $17,000, and bought a Porsche Spider. Yeah. But Stevens wouldn't let him drive it during the shooting. So we were 2 weeks before finishing shooting, and he had a race, and he wanted to be in, and Steven says, okay, you can go ahead and do it. So Jimmy went up to race in his new Porsche in this race, and he was killed on the way to the race in an accident. Been all these things about suicide and intentions and so on. He just got hit by a guy who didn't stop at a stop sign. That's basically it. And he was been speeding 125 miles an hour before, but he was only going 70 miles an hour when the accident actually happened. So it was a tragedy, and we were all shooting. I mean, Elizabeth Taylor cried so much it took 2 weeks before we could even get a shot. Every time she came on the sound stage, she'd start crying and have to be medicated and taken off. So it was a tragedy to all of us. I mean, it was just an incredible tragedy. I mean, he's 24 years old, this young genius, and he was that.
He was a genius.
Oh yeah, he was amazing. In retrospect, he was the greatest actor I've ever seen work. Just amazing.
The greatest actor you've ever seen work.
Ever seen. I mean, when you think of Giant, here's a 24-year-old playing a 60-year-old man, going from a 17-year-old to a 65-year-old man in a movie. I mean, that's an incredible range, and so different a personality he was playing than what he actually was. No, he was amazing. So it was a great tragedy and a great loss to everyone.